it's Lily. I just wanted to do a little recap on just motherhood and an intimate conversation. Not too long, but I just wanted to just share some things that were in my heart and just some thoughts that I've had since becoming a mother. But I remember when I was pregnant with my first son, Liam, someone told me that it was when you have a kid, it's the greatest love that you'll ever feel for anyone or anything. And I remember being so excited. I wanted to feel that love because I knew that I had felt that love for my parents, my grandparents, my siblings. I had felt love for a boyfriend, a husband. And so I'm like, ooh, a new kind of love. Ooh, I can't wait to feel what that feels like. And so I remember having Liam, and that love was instant. It was just this feeling of just oh my gosh, if I had to die for you right now, I would. Or I just remember nursing and being home and nursing my baby and just tears streaming down my face from the overwhelming love that I had for this child. And it was an amazing feeling, still is. No love compares to the love that you'll have for your kids. So if you're a mom to be, you have a lot to look forward to. It's the greatest feeling. And I gotta say that having one kid was so awesome. Me and Liam bonded so much. My husband worked a lot, and so a lot of times it was just me and Liam, and he was just my best friend. He slept with me, we took showers together, breakfast together. He was right there on the counter helping me mix things. He was just my little shadow. I actually wrote a song called Shadow, and you literally see these shadows. You can't use the bathroom in peace. Those were times that I was wish I didn't have my shadow, but I did, still do. But he was just my little shadow, just always coming, doing everything that I was doing, and I actually loved it. I used to love just going, I would go to the mall and just nurse him in the dressing room and spend hours. I would go to Target or just the mall and Macy's, Dillard's. I love their Mother's Lounge. Nordstrom has a good one too. And just take my time. I would go shopping and then be in the dressing rooms, and those were just fun memories. I would nurse in my back seat of the car, and just I just loved just soaking in these moments of me and Liam. And then I got pregnant with my second son, and I just remember feeling this fear, oh my gosh, could I love another child? Because I loved Liam so much, and we had so many amazing memories and just things that we had done. And I just remembered thinking, oh my gosh, could I love another kid? And you guys helped me through that. It's on my 35-week vlog, I think, where I'm just oh my gosh, I would seriously cry myself to sleep every night, thinking it's gonna come between my relationship with Liam. How could I love another child? I love Liam so much. And I knew I would be proven wrong, but at the time it was so real to me, and it was so painful to think of the change. But of course, when Lukey came along, Luke, oh my gosh, the feeling of love was instant for him too. And then you have this precious baby in your hands, and just that smell of newborn, I love it so much. And the love was instant for him too. It was just a beautiful feeling. But definitely being a mom of two is a lot different than being a mom of one, mainly because you're now juggling the toddler and the baby, and a lot of times the toddler is just you're dealing with the jealousy issues, or them wanting to help and it's too strong and they're choking the baby while they're hugging him, and you're constantly ah. It's definitely more nerve-wracking. And then it's just double the time, double the, you got snacks for two now. You gotta have outfits for both of them because now you're potty training, and then the other one's in diapers, and you gotta have wipes, and you gotta have snacks. And definitely I don't plan anything. If people are oh, we're getting together for a play date at 10 a.m. I'm don't count on me. I don't like to plan anything for afternoon till afternoon. If I have to be somewhere 11:30 is my earliest, but it's because we take our time. The boys sleep with us, and I just wake up next to my boys. They sleep in. We kind of do things a little backwards. We stay up a little later, but my boys sleep in. They're awesome, both of them. Probably till 10:30. Liam has slept in as late as 11. But that's just how we're doing it, and I'm enjoying this time, you guys, that my kids aren't in school and that it's just about us and our bonding. And everything's gonna change once Liam's playing soccer and Luke's in karate or something. Everything's gonna change, and so I'm just soaking up this time that it's just me and my boys. And I also, like, it's the same, I have the same methods with Luke. We all bathe together, all three of us. We're in the shower together. I bring his little tub. We have a really big shower, and we just do everything together. And when my husband is around, he's able to help with Liam, so it's awesome. Like, Luke's mine, Liam's his. And I just love that, like, teamwork, that, like, okay, you got Liam, I got Luke, and or we switch off, you know. Sometimes if Liam gets hurt, he wants me. And I love this, you guys. I love being a mom. And lately it has been probably, like, you know, where I thought, like, oh, this is easy, motherhood's not overwhelming. I would hear people talking like, oh my gosh, venting, and I'm like, I don't really feel that way. I just feel like it's easy breezy. You have your issues and your tantrums and your stresses and you need patience. But lately I've had some mommy tear-jerking moments where you just feel so overwhelmed and you're like, oh my goodness, this is a big responsibility. Because now it's like I've just had to turn to God so many times, like, God, what do I do with your child? It can be hard, you guys. It can be so overwhelming. It can try your patience like another. It can bring out an ugly side of you where you're just like screaming and psycho mom. But on the flip side, it can bring out the most beautiful, the complete opposite, the most beautiful, heartwarming, just amazing feelings. Your kids will teach you things that no one else can teach you, and bring things out in you that no one else can. And that is the beauty of being a mom. And I thank God every day for giving me this opportunity, and I do not take it lightly. Like, it's a big job, and I know that my actions and my choices and my words, it's all gonna affect who he grows up to be. And so that's why I'm on my knees a lot, like, Lord, just help me do this, help me do it right, help me raise a good son, a righteous son, someone who's gonna love you and just be a good kid that's just gonna be respectful and helpful to others, and just a sweetheart. You know, that's the kind of boy I want to raise. The boys, I'm raising 2 boys. But anyways, I've chatted enough. I just wanted to share some of these feelings in my heart about being a mom, and I know so many of you can relate to this, and what a blessing it is. And I just happy I get to share this with you guys. I've talked long enough. Happy Mother's Day, you guys. I wish you all the best, and I just want you to know, you know, I get a lot of people that just write me personal messages about anything, and honestly, you guys, I take those things very serious. If you have any questions about motherhood, feeling overwhelmed, depression, postpartum, just anything relating to motherhood, just please do not hesitate to write me a personal message, and I respond. All of my personal messages, I respond to everyone. Maybe my comments I don't have time, but my personal messages, I promise that I will. So I leave that with you. Happy Mother's Day. I'll see you soon, guys.